Hi, my name is Marina Mazepa. If you want to geek out, geek hard.
This video is brought to you by Craven's Comic Books and Collectibles. Check out their weekly live show, auction, and sale at facebook.com/Craven's Comics every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And you can check out their inventory at cravenscomics.com. Craven's Comics, for the comics you crave. Welcome to the program, Marina Mazepa.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good
It's
stuff.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, so is it really nice weather this time of year in Budapest?
Yeah, it's cold, but it's nice cold. It's sunny and it's nice.
That's good. That's good. So, of course, you're going to be appearing in Resident Evil Welcome to Racoon City, which is coming out at the end of November here. And that's a big franchise that's had multiple movies. I know this is kind of like a reboot of it. And of course, the video game series. What's it like to, be a part of such a huge franchise?
I mean, it's awesome. um, it's amazing. I mean, it's a feeling of accomplishing something, but at the same time, it's a feeling that it pushes me to work harder and aim higher. It's like being surrounded by bigger people than you, more talented, more successful. It's always amazing because it gives you a room to grow. It inspires you, and it'll be amazing for my career. Once the movie comes out, it's exciting to see and hear what people think about it, and I hope to get more work.
Of course, of course. Oh my God. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I know that your foray into films has only been the past couple of years. It's kind of just been like that overnight almost after your appearances on like America's Got Talent and stuff like that. Now I've noticed that a lot of the stuff that you've been in has been horror based. So with the again, I know contortionists, the talents of a contortionist can be used very well in a horror film, but you yourself, were you a fan of horror before this, or?
To be honest, no, I wasn't. I was discovered by James Wan on America's Got Talent, and he cast me in his movie Malignant. And it's like ridiculous, to who would have known that a lead villain of James Wan's Malignant and Resident Evil and Sony Pictures, The Unholy is like a young Ukrainian model, It's ridiculous, but I think it's just because of what I had been doing in my career, being a dancer and contortionist, and mixing both of those, and telling a story with my performance. I don't know. I guess I always wanted to be an actor, and I know for sure that this specific way that it opened the door into this movie industry, just because I was a contortionist and a dancer, and in my specific because of my specific abilities, I became a part of horror.
But yeah, you again, dancer and contortionist, you've been around the world doing that. And I know that you picked up contortion when you were a kid, but it was when you were 16 that you found out that they were telling you, oh, you're doing it all wrong. You're going to hurt yourself that way.
Oh my God. I started my career as a dancer. And then when I was 15, I moved to Kiev and I went to a dance academy. But it was a dance and cirque academy. So I was influenced by a lot of contortionists. So I started teaching myself, and I messed up my body. And then a year after, I met a contortion teacher, and she's like, "Oh my God, we have to retrain your body because it's all wrong." And I was like, "Oh my God, there were rules to stretching? Okay." So I
Oh
started
man.
over. Yeah. And I wouldn't say that I wouldn't consider myself to be only a contortionist or
Right.
just a dancer, you know.
Right.
I think it always was a combination between dance and contortion and also acting. I would always tell a story with my performance. And that the combination, the mix of that, this kind of distinguished me, differentiated me from other dancers. And I think it helped me to get to the top three of Ukrainian got no, it's So You Think You Can Dance in Ukraine, and then France's Got Talent. I had to embrace my unique abilities.
Right.
Yeah, and that's I was glad that I could embrace it, because I was when I just started out, I was insecure. I was a little bit embarrassed about that, and I didn't know how people would take it. And being surrounded by, when I was I went to a dance academy, like a ballet proper dance academy with jazz and like modern dance, and I was like doing this, and I performed my first dance performance on like final exam, like in a dance academy, in my dance academy. And I was terrified to do that, but people loved it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, the mixture of dance and contortion, they do lend themselves to acting, especially in the horror genre, because
Mhm.
you know how to use your body, which there's some actors out there who don't know how to move naturally with the flow of things, but you're able to, with your background, be able to move and dance. Now I heard you've also taken up another um talent is that you're currently training in martial arts to help with the
Mhm.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, growing up in a small town in Ukraine, I would always watch Hollywood movies, and I would always want it to be um, um, an action, like Marvel superhero, actress, all of that. So it's like a funny, childish dream, But then when I came to LA, I'm like, why not? I realized it could be possible. So my first experience doing martial arts was for commercial, and I met a sound coordinator who became and still is my master, my martial arts master. So he just threw at me some choreography, and I just got it so quickly, and that's how I started. Even though the kick and punch technique wasn't really there, but it was a great start. And then during the Malignant, I had to learn and train and do everything backwards. So I was fighting backwards. And it was an amazing time for me to learn and work with one of the best stunt teams and stunt coordinators, stunt performers. So that gave me a way. It gave me more work, and and I still train martial arts, and I still do it. And now I'm in Budapest filming a TV show. I'm playing a badass assassin doing martial arts. So it's been exciting.
That's awesome. That's awesome. A badass assassin, eh? That's really so with the filming with the filming of that, like how intense, like is it like basically like just training in the morning, then filming, then back to training in the end of the night, or is it
Right now,
yeah.
so we just started. So we have trainings and preparation. So we have gun and stunt trainings like every day, 5 days a week. And again, I learn a lot right now, and I'm fascinated how great this experience is. It's so much new, like how to use guns and rifles, and being a sniper, and like, oh my god, it's just a lot. And like, it's
Yeah.
when you watch a movie, it's so easy, but then when you hold this gun in your hand, and you're like, oh my god, like, it's like, what do I do? How do you unload? Oh my god,
Yeah.
the magazine. Oh my god, it's fell down. You have to look confident and badass and cool. Yeah, so
Oh man, yeah. getting the comfortability with holding a gun and making it look like you do it all the time. Yeah, that's
Right.
definitely got to be nerve-wracking at the beginning of the job. Definitely. Now, one other thing that I do want to bring up is something that I saw that was, I believe you put it up on your YouTube channel back in August, just 2 minutes. That was, yeah, that was an amazing little short showing off so much great fashion. Can you tell me a bit about that experience?
Thank you. Yes, I can. I worked with Tony Duran. Tony Duran was a director. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's one of the best photographers in the world. He shot, I mean, if you could think of any celebrity, he shot that celebrity. He's amazing. He's a genius and he's so sweet. Um, I think I worked with them like 3 years ago for my modeling work, and then we've been in touch. So he hit me up and like, let's do something cool. Let's do something together. Have this project for um, uh, the hotel, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Like it was all improvisation. I'm telling you, I've never worked like that. Um, we had like a approximate idea of what we're going to do because we already had clothes and people with us, but then it was like, just don't think about anything, come on set and we'll improvise. So he was like walking around the room, okay, so you do this, pick this up, do this, say that, express yourself, whatever you want to do, here, go there, sit down, no, don't sit down, cry, lay down. So it was like that. I'm like, oh my God. And then like, lighter, stop being so like heavy, lighter, on your feet, run, stand up, oh my God, it was amazing. I was sweating, but yeah, thank you so much for bringing that up. Like I think it was one of the best experience on set, and it was like great training, and it taught me how to listen to the director and taught me how to shut up and not, oh, what about this? What about that? It was like, okay, he knows what he wants. So I'll just listen and do what he wants me to do. So,
yeah, but of course there'll come a time where you'll be working with a director where you will be able to say like, hey, what about this? What about that? You'll be able to get those opportunities as well.
It was like that, but it was different a little bit. I didn't do what I would usually do, like I wouldn't use my contortion or dance skills. So he's like, I just want you, like, as a beautiful woman here right now in this moment. So yeah, I was kind of like stand out of my comfortable zone.
Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone there. Well, the result is such a beautiful short film. Like it was like I was mesmerized by it. The artwork that all of you guys put together in that was fantastic. So is that something that you might be interested in doing again with other directors, of like just trying like an improvised piece like that?
Absolutely. I always down to work with talented and amazing people. I just shot a short. It's coming out soon. It was for there's an amazing, fantastic designer, Ashley Loren, and she does prom dresses. And she works right now. She does all the dresses for Miss World right now.
Oh wow.
So she sent me a dress, and we decided to create for her like it was a collaboration. We did like a short action movie.
Oh, wow.
It was just clear, amazing fight, like a James Bond vibe. It's coming out soon. And we just really did that in 3 days with such a small team. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But I love creating like projects like that. I think in the near future, I would create my own thing. Like I have lots of ideas and people who would, love to work and support me in it. So
yeah, that's awesome. Well, I look forward to all of that, Marina, and I look forward to the release of Resident Evil Welcome to Racoon City. It's been great talking with you today, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day. It's morning, right?
Yes, that's right. That's why it's about noon where I am. But yeah, definitely. All righty. Well, talk to you later. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.